Price is influenced by two fundamental factors. Two fundamental factors: demand and supply. Demand and supply. Okay. So when you read the newspaper, in the last 2 to 3 months, in India, prices of rice is increasing. Why prices are increasing? Supply of rice is less, demand is more. Because of untimely rainfall, supply got damaged. That's the reason why prices are increasing. In economic systems, before I start national income, some more basic terminology. You keep reading in the newspaper. The business of the government is not to do any business. It appears that Indian economy is moving from socialistic to capitalistic. Now, what is the meaning of capitalism? It is an economic model in which profit is the motto. The business of the government is not to do any business. Government does not control any resources. Full freedom is given to the private players. Prices are decided by demand and supply, which is also referred as open market economy policies. That's why that is called capitalism. Parents are giving full freedom to the children. No questions are asked. No doubts are asked. How much money you want, you take. You want to enjoy. Is it correct? So parents are giving full freedom to you without asking any questions, without asking any doubt. Where are you going? When are you coming? Nothing. Simply money is given to you. What will happen? So many surprises will happen to them. Freedom can be misused also. Come on, dear. Freedom can be misused also. So what is capitalism, sir? Role of government is minimal. Everything is created by private. Private players are deciding demand and supply. So prices are influenced by demand and supply. The business of the government is not to do any business. In fact, most of the businesses are handed over to the private people. That is called as capitalism. What is role of government in capitalism? Lowest. Because all activities are done by whom? Private players. That's why that is called as capitalistic. Karl Marx says there are only two types of classes in the world: haves and have-nots, capitalist and the working class. Which means if a private company is doing a business, what is the most important objective of this private company? Profit. Suppose you have gone to a private hospital. You said you are not feeling well. You have small headache. What do this corporate hospital does? Madam, it seems that brain is shrinking and it also has impact on heart and it might impact kidney also. Let's do all the test. And by the time all the test is completed, really kidney got damaged because bill is only 1 lakh. Capitalism. Profit is the motto. Welfare is not the motto because all human relations are commercial contracts. How do I make profit is important. Capitalism. All your friends are not your genuine friends. All your friends are not your genuine friends. Do you think so? You are taken to a police station. You call to your best friend. What best friend is saying? I don't know who is he, sir. I never met her, sir. You are taken to a police station because police wanted to honor you with a medal. My friend only, sir. My roommate only, sir. I only helped him, sir. He does not know anything, sir. That is society. Capitalism. Best example for capitalist relationship. All your relatives. If you get selected for civil services, I know that before only you will get selected. You are such a talented girl. In 8th class only you used to study 10th standard books. Suppose if you don't clear the prelims, UPSC doing war action, preparation. This is society. Absolutely society is commercial. You should not bother about these idiots called relatives. Correct only? So whenever relatives compare, you should tell them you are suffering from one disease called relative poverty. Which disease? Relative poverty. Always comparing with somebody who is better than them and feeling sad. That is called as relative poverty. Whenever relatives will talk with you or compare with you or give some suggestions, you should tell them you are suffering from one disease for which no medicine available. That medicine is that poverty, relative poverty. Socialism, democracy. What is democracy? Of the people, for the people, by the people. That's why what are they doing? They're buying the people. Just before elections, they're buying the people. After elections are over, MLAs and MPs are disappeared. And nobody is bothering. Who are you? Look at Bangalore, look at the roads, look at potholes. Nobody is bothering. See, what is democracy? Of the people, for the people, by the people. Don't write this in the mains answer writing. So, socialism. Welfare of people is the motto of the state. Profit is not the motto of the state. The business of the government is to control every business. The business of the government is redistribution of wealth. The business of the government is to ensure that weaker sections, marginal sections, poor sections get benefited. That ideology is called as socialism. What is the role of the government in socialism? Maximum. Everything from pin to aeroplane, everything should be controlled by who? Government. That ideology is called as socialistic ideology. Parents are coming along with you and sitting beside you in the class because they have a doubt whether you may come to the class or not. Or they have a doubt you may listen to the class or not. Too much control. No control, capitalism. Too much control, socialism. So parents are controlling everything, including the dress that you are wearing, including the pen that you are writing, including your sleep also. How many hours of sleep you are supposed to sleep? Can they control? No, sir. We have fundamental rights, sir. Mixed economy. Coexistence of public sector, coexistence of private sector. The business of the government is to facilitate the business. The role of the government is to facilitate the business. Government does not interfere for everything and anything. Government will interfere only when it is required. That is called as mixed economy. We are supposed to take best from both of them. Unfortunately, we have taken worst from both of them, which is called as mixed economy. Capitalism, full freedom to a private player. Role of government is very minimal. Socialism, role of the government is maximum. Everything should be controlled by government. Mixed economy. Whenever required only, government will interfere. So coexistence of public sector as well as private sector. Capitalism. Whoever gives more dowry, for them marriage contract will be given. Because profit is the motto. Capitalism. Socialism. No. Character is important. Color is not important. Content of character is more important than the property. Socialistic ideology. Mixed economy. Combination of both of them. Which is a better model of economic system? In future also, you have to make a choice. Based on what model? Mixed economy only. Capitalism. Profit is the motto. Socialism. Welfare is the motto. Mixed economy. Balance both of them. India is what type of economic system? Previous year prelims question. Capitalism, socialism, mixed economy. Mixed economy only, but in the exam, traps are given. What are the traps? Mixed economy with capitalistic ideology, mixed economy with socialistic ideology, mixed economy with laissez-faire policy. Mixed economy with socialistic ideology. Still our ideology is socialism, but our economic model is mixed economy. So free bus service is given to all the women. That's why so many fights are happening inside the bus. So what men have to do? Dress like women and enter into the bus. Hey, no. So why government is offering free bus service to women? Welfare policies. Suppose next government is providing free service for women in train and aeroplane. That's all. Train will never move at all. So welfare policies, socialistic ideology. Some of the businesses government is handing over to private, capitalistic ideology. Newspapers are writing. In the recent times, it appears that Indian economy is moving from socialistic to capitalistic. What does it mean? In the recent times, it appears that Indian economy is moving from socialistic to capitalistic. What does it mean? Government importance is declining, role of private sector is increasing, Ambani and Adani companies are taking over every business. Prime Minister is not Modi, two A's are pseudo Prime Ministers. Who are two A's? Anushka and Amalapal. Ambani and Adani. Which means what? The role of the government seems to be reducing. Government is handing over poor to private people. Government is handing over business to private people. Government is handing over most of the economic activities to private people. So capitalism, socialism, mixed economy. How questions are asked? Map the following. In which of the following economic systems, the role of the government is maximum? Capitalism, socialism, mixed economy. Socialism. The business of the government is not to do any business. Is principle of which economic system? Capitalism. Which of the following economic system model is to facilitate the business with appropriate control of both government as well as private? Like this only questions are asked. After writing exams also, we'll get mixed feelings. Why mixed feelings? Whatever we studied did not come in the exam. After results are announced also, mixed feelings. Our roll number is missing, but friend roll number is there. Outside, hearty congratulations. Inside, when did you study? Always you were roaming outside, but still you got selected. Mixed feelings. Now also you are getting mixed feeling. What is this life? What is UPSC? What is NCRT? What is economy? Obviously, yes, it is worth taking risk. It is worth taking risk. When you get the benefits, when you're enjoying in the AC office, Government of India vehicle, then you'll forget all these feelings and you'll remember on that day we sacrificed so many things. Result is finally we achieved our goal. So which economic system is better, do you think? Every system has positives. Every system has negatives. Depending upon the economic model, depending on population, depending upon administrative grounds, different countries adopted different models. Who is the most beautiful actress in Kannada industry? Savitra Gowda. No, what's wrong in that? What's wrong in that? Went to jail? I don't know. It is a subjective opinion, dear. What is correct maybe may not be correct to me. What is correct according to me may not be correct according to you. Which economic model is perfect? Answer is every system has its own positives, its own negatives. What are the positives in capitalism? Free decision making, full freedom. But negatives, all private people can exploit the public. They can form as a group. Best example during COVID-19 time, how corporate hospitals have exploited the public. Socialism, no decisions at all. Everything is taken, but implementation failure. Mixed economy, unfortunately, worst of both of them. So every system has its own positives and negatives. Every story has three versions. Your version, their version, real version. Every story has three versions. There is a breakup happened between a boy and girl. What is boy version? Girl cheated the boy. What is girl version? Boy cheated. What is the real version? Both cheated each other. So which means every system has its own positives, its own negatives. Why did India adopt mixed economic system, sir? Because of our population, government alone cannot do everything. Practically not possible. Now the reason we adopted Industrial Policy Resolution 1948 declared officially Indian economy as mixed economy. However, our ideology is socialism. Do you understand what I'm saying? These are called as economic system.